Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? Woo, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I don't know, I'm cutting all up in the middle of some football game, but that's okay. This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Getting ready to do your weekly update. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. That started last Monday. This week we are going to roll tomorrow, Monday the 4th through Tuesday the 12th. You got a new moon coming up on the 6th. The new moon is in Libra. We are in the sun sign of Libra. So expect not so much legal shit, but just things to be kind of brought into balance. So if you've been struggling in any area of your life, expect some balance to be brought back. If you've been lacking in some area, finance, romance, whatever, expect to see some balance. I know we Taurus have just been getting shitted on as far as I'm concerned. Let me tell it. And it's for different people, it's in varying degrees. The Taurus in my life, my cousin, she's experiencing it a lot differently than I am, but a lot of things that she was hoping to do, things that she does around this time of the year, just, COVID, virtual, remote type shit. Her place of employment is just kind of off the chain with some bullshit. It just depends on where you are. So you can see it manifesting itself in different areas of your life. This has been a rough year for Taurus. I have closed the book on 2021. I'm trying to get to January 1st, 2022. It's just been that kind of year. It's not to say we haven't had some changes or positive developments, but, it's been like walking through mud backwards. What the hell? At any rate, with this new moon, expect some new things. This is going to have a lot less to do with things finishing like you do with a full moon. This is going to have more to do with things moving forward. Decision-making time is upon us. And this, again, is going to really depend on where you are. I know some of you have been dealing and debating with schools about the kiddos. And so this will be about the time that decisions get made. Don't forget, we're in a Mercury retrograde until the 18th. So from tomorrow, from Monday the 4th, we got another 2 weeks of Mercury retrograde to go. I'm going to say from where we are right now, we're in this stable retrograde energy, if that makes any sense. You'll start feeling the shadow towards the end of this week. And then you'll start creeping up on going back through whatever started with Mercury retrograde with you. If things have been quiet, I'm telling you now, buckle up. On the cut, center card, moon card, the back side, the front side of the moon card. Understanding why this turtle is moving so damn slow. Secrets are going to be revealed. You see that full moon? Just all out, or new moon, whatever you want to call it. All out, just out there. Like, hey, I'm here. Check it out. That's pretty much the energy we are going to be in. For some of you, some of you, it ain't going to be shit. It's going to be like, I knew that anyway. For others of you, this may be big doo-doo. I don't know. But secrets are going to be explained, for lack of a better phrase. That's where we're at with that. Obviously, that means there are going to be some unforeseen events with this Knight of Swords. Don't get reckless and don't get careless. Sometimes Knight of Swords, that windy energy, those of you that have lived in big cities before, where it gets windy in the fall and shit just be blowing all over the place, your papers, your bag, your umbrella, your hat, everything just blowing. Don't get careless. Don't get careless. Any errors that are made during this time, the trouble will be in having to do it over. So if you make a mistake right now, don't feel like, I'm going to lose it all. No, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to correct. And it may take more than 1 or 2 days. It might take 1 or 2 weeks, or even in some cases, it might take 1 or 2 months to correct. Be very careful with payroll. That is ringing around in my head. If you're making changes, just be careful. You know, you don't want to have them taking too much out, put too much in, whatever the case may be. So pay attention to the details. You got the King of Swords. You know, he's salty when you got to look at his ass. He's just salty. But at any rate, there may be some things that you need to just detach from. Let me put it that way. And you may have to just run the lead on this and just say, okay, I'm going to step back. I don't know what everybody else is going to do, but I'm going to step back. And you may have to use your intuition here, Taurus. It may be something that people are pulling you into or trying to convince you to do, and your stomach is going, no, 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 no. Hear what your stomach is saying. I'm going to just put that out there. And if it's telling you to step back, take 2 giant steps back. And you'll see towards the end of the month why this was necessary. It may be counterintuitive to step back. Even though your intuition is telling you to step back, you may be like, why am I stepping back? I need to be in the thick of things. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just throw that out there. No, you don't. Underneath, we got our own energy, the High Priestess. Handle your shit, Taurus. That's major energy, so I'm just throw that out there. Handle your shit. However that is looking, feeling, sounding for you. I shuffled the big cards. I just didn't cut them, so I'm going to shuffle them one more time. So we can see what we got on the cut with these as well. Hope. Power. Discontent and boredom. So I'm going to start with the power first. You got this. Even in retrograde energy, because there's a lot of planets that are still in retrograde. There's a whole list of them. Google it. It's like 8 or 9 and just all going backwards. I think even one of the asteroids is going backwards. Who the fuck knew? Check and see which ones. I wrote them down somewhere, but I'm old. I don't know what I did. The piece of paper. At any rate, even with Mercury retrograde, you are in the driver's seat. Those of you that have Leo placements in your Taurus chart, see where those placements are and how they relate to whatever areas in your life. Others of you may be dealing directly with a Leo. Clear communication is key here. So if you've got a Leo that you're dealing with in your life, just make sure all your communication is clear and open and honest. Hope. Those of y'all like, I ain't read no more, it's too much. Have some hope. And I keep saying this because I keep feeling it. Hope really is not my thing. Have some faith. Let's try that. And don't be afraid to let your little light shine, Taurus. I don't give a damn about Mercury retrograde. Do you all the time. Some of you may be bored. It's going to be short-lived. So you may be at work like, enjoy that moment. If you can't do nothing but stare at your computer screen and wait on them to bring you whatever it is, and understand we're in Mercury retrograde, so some things may be breaking down. Enjoy it. Because once you get up and running, that's what you're going to be doing, up and running. Others of you, a relationship note here. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. Every relationship has a down moment, or 2 or 3 or 10. So don't let this little bit of downtime where it seems like you're not doing nothing, it's just routine. Just roll with that. Just roll with it. There's no need to start trying to find a new partner or some other shit. Just roll with it. You will be thankful you did in the end. How else can I say that shit? All right, let's see what we got going on here for Taurus for the week of October 4th, rolling through October 12th. For Taurus, suffering in silence. I'll be damn. Y'all still doing that? It's game over for that. Jeez. Let's see what we got on the back end. Heartache and loss. I'll be damned. So the feeling here is that a lot of you, this is your challenge, harmony. A lot of you are reflecting. I don't necessarily feel like this is current energy of you with the heartache and loss, but it's like you're reflecting on something that, and this may be because an ex has rounded his or her way back into the picture, or you may be feeling like that's what's going to happen, and so you're just kind of dwelling on the heartache and loss piece. Oh, everything trying to fly out. Hold on. This came out first. Spiritual union and third eye chakra. Everything trying to fall out all at one time. Truth. I ain't seen that in a while. Spiritual strength for Thursday. Balance. Didn't I talk about Libra and balance? I did. That's got a lot of air energy to it. Not just Libra. Shadow. Saturday. Sunday. Monday. There's Tuesday, recognition and reward. So yeah, it's about how this is feeling. So the overall energy up there, I know y'all like, it says suffering and silence and heartache and loss. Yeah, it did, but you look at the rest of the board, that is so not what's going on. At the back side of the star card for that suffering and silence. So yeah, this is about remembering. Y'all are in some kind of back down memory lane type shit. Okay. Got that message. Just Miss Temperance. Yeah, Miss Temperance with the strength right there. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign. There's a lot of air energy here. Even on some of the other cards, you can just kind of feel the wind blowing. Yeah, it's decision time. It's some decision to be made, but you're going to have to, you yourself need to feel where you're in balance. And I'm not in balance, but I in, like Nancy, where you are in balance and not out of balance. And make your decisions from that imbalance point. Some of you got some options. Some of you may be moving, or maybe contemplating moving. Judgment, Queen of Cups, the new beginnings, and the Eight of Pentacles on top of recognition and award. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a bad read. I'm sorry. Bad as I want to see some negative shit. Because I'm so used to seeing it. This really is not a bad reading. So up on the top end of your overall energy, the star sitting on top of the suffering and silence. This is definitely some of y'all taking a trip back down memory lane. And you're not, I don't want to say you're not processing but you're kind of stuck. It's like you just sat down and went, fuck it. Let me just look at this shit. Anything that needs to be healed, go ahead and heal it. Don't let it become some stone statue in your way, blocking you from your hopes, wishes, and dreams. This is the card of Aquarius. So some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, or somebody that's got a lot of Aquarian energy in their chart. There is some Libra and Gemini touches of it in here as well. So however that's resonating with you, if you are actually dealing with one of those signs, time to have a conversation. Because this is the energy that you're projecting out. So, instead of projecting all that angst out on everybody else, maybe you need to go get with the person that is causing all these crazy ass feelings. Is that a poppy? Yeah, that's a poppy. So there's hope. Poppies are very, those of you that don't know, that's where heroin comes from, opiates. But as a flower, it's actually a very durable, it ain't that kind of wilt in the sun type thing. So you may be dealing with something long-term, even karmic in nature. I'll just throw that out there. On the back end of your overall energy, the Seven of Wands on top of the heartache and loss. Once again, kind of just out there. Like, oh, I can't believe you went through all of this. It's time to take some action, or at least start leaning in the direction of taking some action if this is a relationship that we're dealing with and talking about, or, it's got you all in your feels right now. If this is something that time and circumstance, for those of you who just have had a ridiculously tough summer, if this is a situation where time and circumstances kind of put this situation on the back burner, it is now time to go cut that back burner off of simmer and start stirring the pot. That's the energy there. We'll come back to this real quick. There's a lot of energy up here. That heartache and loss, there's a 3. There may have been a third party situation for some of you. Whoever you're dealing with, they're coming out of that third party situation. I think for some of you, the energy feels like this person may have jumped over to a third party situation thinking it would be better, quicker, faster, whatever that's worth. And they've spent a lot of time realizing it is not that at all, and probably more work than they were anticipating, on top of the fact that they realize now they have some different kind of feelings for you. So you may be kind of in this energy, trying to figure out what the fuck. Now's the time to take some action. With the Knight of Pentacles, our energy, on top of this harmony, the challenge here is for you to recognize that it's coming. The Knight of Pentacles do be moving slow, but with a 200-pound coin on your horse, I wasn't expecting nobody to be winning no races. So there you go. But you want this to move kind of slow so you can see where it's going. The challenge here is to know that there is harmony, and for you not to be feeling insecure because it's taking so long. Just throw that out there. There are things you definitely need to work on, both with a person, if that's how this is going, could even be at work, and within yourself. So be grateful for the slow energy. Looking at the 3 of Pentacles on top of the spiritual union, this is going right back to relationship shit. It's a work in progress, but it's there. 3 Pentacles is better than none. Come on. And although it's not the 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Swords, or the 10, the 10, the 10, it's work. That means there's been some work put in. Emotional healing. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. There may be some energy the first part of this week that kind of brings you back to, what the fuck are we really doing type shit. Just know there's work. You've done work. Don't act like you haven't done work. You have done work. That's important to recognize that you've done the work. With the Temperance on top of the third eye, bringing balance back. What we've been talking about. And situations where I said you may need to act using your intuition. and knowing where you are, where the imbalance part for you is. Because if you're out of balance, you need to get in it and make decisions from that point. You may not be in balance in every area of your life, but I know there's some areas where you may be, or more imbalanced than in other areas. You want to find that spot and make your decision from there. So however that resonates with you, work with it. With the Four of Pentacles on top of the Truth, once you get it in that balance, you find that sweet spot. Look at there. All kind of shit gonna hit you like, oh, damn, I didn't realize that. But if you are looking at this from a place where there is an imbalance, I am like Mary, this is not going to be recognizable to you. So again, I don't think you have to be 199% in balance. I think you just need to find a part of your life that is in balance and start looking at whatever situation this is, however it's relating to you from that point. And then the truth will show itself. Spiritual strength with the Five of Pentacles. And that this is, I'm saying Thursday, the universe don't give a fuck about a watch or a Rolex. I'm just telling you. For my own linear thinking, Thursday and Sunday. So you're kicking the weekend off, it feels like, and this may happen tomorrow, but I'm just looking at it from this perspective. That Five of Swords on top of the spiritual strength and the Judgment on top of the trapped in fear. The Five of Swords talks about fear, and then the big card, the Oracle, trapped in fear. So there's some scary ooh-ah moments here. Because you're in decision-making mode. Look at dude. Okay, what the hell am I going to do with her? And then what direction are we going in? That energy. Contemplative. Contemplating. Moves, but scared. Got to use that spiritual strength. You got to rely on whatever drives you spiritually to get you through this little patch so you can get through this little patch. If not, you're going to be just like the kid at the amusement park, standing there looking at the roller coaster. Want to get on that thing, but you just got, don't get stuck, people. Don't get stuck. With the Two of Pentacles on top of the balance, there's that Libra energy. And again, I feel all of the air signs in this, not just Libra. Same energy is up here, talking about balance, so I'll be damned. Once you find that sweet spot, like I said, I don't think most of you are 199% in balance, but there's some spot in your life that is in balance. That's okay. It ain't all off the charts. Move to that area of your life. It could be finances, and you need to make a decision about whatever. Do it from the financial point, because that's where you're in balance, and those things will just show themselves to you. Same here, making decisions, finding that sweet spot, because your sex life might be, you might not be in balance sexually right now because you're not having sex for whatever reason. I'm throwing it up against the wall, fuck it. But financially, you might be dead on. That's the part of your life right there that's in balance. So make your decisions from that point. And I'm going to say whatever point that is in your life, that's probably the point you need to be operating from anyway. Just put it out there like that. The Six of Pentacles on top of the shadow, that it's sitting up underneath the truth, number one. It's the Six of Pentacles in the shadow. That is sitting up underneath the Four of Pentacles on top of the truth. And that it's right before the Judgment and the trapped in fear. You got some choices. And some of those choices may trigger some old shit for you. Once again, move to that area of your life that is in balance. So you can make whatever decision, this is major energy, without quite feeling like, oh, I can't do it too much, I'm trapped in fear. Don't be. the Queen of Cups on top of the new beginnings. That's where you are. And then she's sitting with her ass to us. She's looking in the opposite direction. I have a feeling for many of you, this is just what the hell it is. A old relationship getting a reboot, fresh start. Again, coming after all this being, imbalance and foresight and trying to get in balance and making a decision, that would be the obvious next step. At the end of all of this, the Eight of Pentacles, on top of the recognition and reward, is going two ways. Romantically, you'll be recognized if you were not before, if you felt like you were an option or that third party energy gone. And now, it's going to take some time. We got the Knight of Pentacles over here in the challenge, so patience and learning. This Eight of Pentacles, most definitely. But now it's different. At work, if you've been passed over on some shit, there's your key right there. Expect people to start recognizing. And again, it might not be the full kit and caboodle just yet. It may require a little more patience so people can see what you're bringing to the table, especially for those of you that have moved into new positions or have stepped up, got a promotion. A little bit of time, but they see you now. Let's get that part right. They see you. What was that fell out on the cut? The hope with that yellow. See that yellow. All right. What am I using? For the oracles. This is for Taurus for the week of October 4th. Remember to breathe. Holding your breath. Hell, that ain't gonna do nothing but make you sick. Breathe. It's all good, Taurus. I feel you. I feel you. It feels like we've been walking around on fucking pins and needles all year long. I feel you. Don't forget to breathe. This shit's not gonna be that serious. Do a vibe check. Now, not on yourself, but there are gonna be some situations. Your intuition. All in this shit. Third eye chakra on top of temperance, bringing balance back. Check the vibe at work. Check the vibe every fucking where. Before you make a move, before you make any kind of retro decisions, any of that shit. Check the vibe. It will tell you more probably than you need to know. But check the vibe. Expect the best. You can't get it if you ain't expecting it. Expect the best. Just expect the best. Despite all the shit you're going to go through, all the shit you've gone through, expect the best. And just trust and believe. It's coming. My Taurus, boo, babies, I love you. I hope you guys have a good week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.